Okay, so do you have any rap fans in the house? Yeah. Okay. Front row. This next poem that I'm gonna read is inspired by a song by Nas called "The World Is Yours," and this poem takes the same name, "The World Is Yours," and it's got one of his lines in there. It's about borders and land and people, and it starts off with a story about Ahed Tamimi, who is a young Palestinian young woman now, but she's been imprisoned multiple times throughout her childhood as she defended her home in Nabi Saleh. So she's at the start of the poem, and I go through some different stories. She's having a car boot sail on dark clouds, the kind that plume heavy and follow. So even when the sun is high, it's too dark to see tomorrow. This humbling she's selling for $1 and a dream, so kids born in affliction can choose a new theme. Some say they saw her in Nabi Saleh, wrapped in kafia at the foot of her house, throwing punches at a cloud in uniform, armed with rubber, metal, and gas. Limbs and stones is all she has, but does not see herself as a victim. She is a witness of people grinding the land like spices split apart, a scattered people scattering people, or kettling them to a crumb of their home, cattle herding to a corner with no space to roam. She says no. A windstorm in her fist, she cries, I was born a daughter of Palestine. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Some say her spirit is chained in China, a muting shadow cast over Xinjiang. She fasts in Ramadan but is force-fed a new identity. And when her stomach swells, she is made to abort and sterilized. When her voice is taken, there is a scream in her eyes. I have rights on this earth, and the choice to give birth is mine. It's mine. It's mine. Some say they saw her in the Amazon of Ecuador, with flame red across her cheeks, with her tribe of Waorani women blazing through their lush canvas of green and brown, anything but weak, while dark clouds slick as oil try mining into ancient soil to kill the landscape. Matar la cultura. She will not give up land that is viva y pura. While their greed breaks through the acres, she won't stand benign. She fights. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. And was that her behind a fortress of papers in London, trying to decode decades of documents and prove her grandparents' right to live in the country they grew up in and raise their kids? Brought with a whirlwind and the wind rush and heady dreams to give everything to the foggy city. But hostile environments for immigrants mean they're not home in the only place they've ever truly known. Britishness given, then taken away on whim. Smog clouds in the system, but she's fighting to win. No more using, then shipping away, not this time. I know this place. I know what's mine. That's her. Always making a deal with the sky on these dark clouds that plume heavy and follow, pushing her out or closing her in at the doors. But whose world is this? The world is yours. Thank you.